Hello, hello, hello. Gemini. How you doing? I'm Nick. Welcome to my channel. I'm a psychic medium. I work with the angelic realm. Archangel Michael in particular. My spirit guides and ascending masters in general. I'm all out of it right now. I just had some crazy spiritual experience. And the illusions of society. It's a great day to be me. If you like what I'm doing here, hit the like and subscribe. I greatly appreciate that. To give you some incentive if you hadn't subscribed already. After I reach another 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to be giving these away. And yeah, so if you want a chance to win them, subscribe. Can't hurt, right? If you're here and you don't want to hit that subscribe, that's cool. There's messages in here for you too. That's why you're drawn. This is why you're here. So Gemini, let's jump into your reading and figure out what's going on here. And 1, 2, oh yeah, by the way, if you're looking for any psychic development videos or anything like that, I have another channel called Change is Mandatory, Growth is Optional. It's on the bottom of my YouTube, you can check it out. I got a bunch of sleep meditations and guided meditations and stuff like that. They're pretty cool, so I don't know. At least I think they're cool. Check them out. I feel as though you're kind of confused about a lover maybe, but we're going to check that about. We're going to check up on that. I had an espresso too, so please forgive me if I start stumbling my words. Ooh. Okay. So what lies beneath you is the fact that things are successful, whether this be, or at least this is what your higher self, your subconscious is going for. You want success. You want success in some type of situation, probably with here with soulmate, 2 of Cups and the 6 of Cups. I feel like you've been battling some darker energies too in the past that were trying to deter you away from this, and it's caused you to be kind of anxious and maybe you want to travel. I feel as though I see a lot of pacing, maybe moving around. I'm just not really comfortable in your skin. But you have the success here that you were striving forward towards. And I see it also too with some of the obstacles you had with the King of Cups here. You've been through some emotional things like we all have, you know. You might have you've gotten back from a trip too, I see. That could have been a spiritual journey, or you just went maybe on a road trip. It doesn't have to be far. It could have been where you're thinking about moving, but on your travels, I think, on your path, I should say, there was some turbulent emotional waters that really forced you to stay grounded and sit in your power. I think you have a lot of information that you're withholding. It's not necessarily good or bad, but I think that with the knowledge that you have and the emotional struggles that you've been through, you're trusting your intuition more than anything, keeping yourself guarded and trying to keep your head on your shoulders, you know? So maybe about some jewelry. Or maybe you're thinking about proposing to somebody. But in the future here, I feel like there's this period of lack that is coming in to try to doubt yourself about the situation. You're guarded right here, so you're trying to control the situation by not giving in to this period of lack in the future. And this hasn't happened yet, so like trying to control this pentacle situation or feeling of lack, you have the clarity that it's not. You have the clarity that this isn't the way you want to feel. So, in the Five of Pentacles, it's like you guys can go inside if you're feeling lack. Like you can go inside the church right here anytime you want. Maybe you feel it's like not a place where you need to go spiritually. Like maybe spirituality isn't for you, but the clarity is the fact that you can't stay in this place for a long period of time because it's like how long can you? You could also have been getting over some sickness, or you might get sick in the future. So be careful about what you eat and who you're around. I see somebody got a brace on somebody's hand. Maybe you hurt your wrist. I see a lot of typing too, so maybe you're yeah, somebody like carpal tunnel I'm getting. The clarity that maybe needed to change this because with the Ace of Wands you have an opportunity for growth and advancement here. This opportunity could be from this too, and maybe you're seeing that you don't have the maybe you're holding off in this situation with love because or with this person. Could be a soulmate or somebody from your past came back, but like I think you see clearly that you don't have everything that you want in order for this to make this work, so you're like taking this new opportunity of working on your self-growth before you get involved. And that's a good way to look at it, because if you want success, you know that it's going to take a little bit of patience. So if you're telling this person, like, I also see that you're like controlling the situation because you've been through these emotional times. Like the King of Cups is somebody that's intuitive and but it's also they've learned a lot of life lessons. So if this person's coming in, it's like you manifested this person because of your success and your ambition, but you're taking it in steps that are healthy for you, which is really good. And if you're being over aggressive about something, you need to look into like just chilling back and seeing the underlying order of what it is, because like this is all a fucking simulation. This is all an illusion, basically. If you think of life as like a big game, you can change that game whenever you want. It's up to you. So if you're feeling a period of lack, like you need to fill your own cup. And I think that's what you're doing here, because the Spirit's giving you this opportunity for growth and advancement and expansion. So maybe you're looking into spirituality or religion with the Hierophant. Could be dealing with Taurus or Capricorn. I'm not a Taurus, but or have Taurus in your chart. But I see it as I see you're meditating, trying to unlock the key to your happiness because of this feeling of lack, and diving in spiritually and meditation and stuff like that's really going to help you. And if you do that, and it looks like you are, you're going to reach a period of enlightenment that you never experienced before. That's going to allow you to have the strength to be able to make this all happen. I don't think there's any which way about it. Like, your life path is showing you that, whoa. Oh, so somebody had some type of spiritual understanding. Maybe you're seeing the angels work for you in your favor. It kind of tripped you out, but like, they're throwing a tower moment at you. What's this tower moment about, though? Let me get one more. Judgment. So when I see that here, maybe you're dealing between two people, one that makes you feel nostalgic and one that you feel you have a really deep connection with. But in order to move forward, maybe you're seeing that this person, I mentioned earlier, this person from the past, maybe you're seeing that this person is in a period of lack that you don't want nothing to deal with, so you're controlling the situation by either telling this person to get their, like, you really like them, but you're like, hey, like, you gotta get your shit together, or you're just like overseeing it. I also see it as like, you know that your cup is pretty substantial, and to have somebody come in and share a cup with you, they have to be able to have that same growth and expansion that you're seeking. Maybe you're seeking something that's spiritual too. But the judgment here is you juggling and focusing on exactly what's going to make you happy. And I think it's a hard decision to make right now. because I feel as though one person has abundance and they're like set up, and the other person is struggling with that, but or that could be you, or you might take a hit. Like maybe your job isn't fulfilling you, so you're having the clarity to move away from it. But it all comes down to the underlying order of the angel saying, hey, what is truly going to make you happy? Because they just want you to be happy. Somebody watch the sunset or the sunrise. And being able to be grounded through this tower moment too is going to bring the clarity about. They're saying that something's going to happen with a person. It's going to make you really worried. This person was attractive. And there it is again, boom, because this wanted to come out too. So there's two in a conflict. So there's this person here that like you're attracted to that makes you worried, but like this other person, the King of Pentacles that has it going on, like they're creating a lot of conflict. There's a lot of conflict around them, so maybe there's a hard decision to make here for this person. And you're just kind of like juggling both options. But honestly, like I think refraining and just focusing on this, on your opportunities for growth and expansion. There's things that you don't know yet, or you just haven't energetically got up to, like spiritually, your soul. And this is going to be illuminated to you, and it's going to allow you to make a choice, a judgment. Because whatever this is, this tower moment, the angels are doing it because you've been in a stagnant place without making a decision, because of your apprehension of things in the past that are now affecting your life. And I think you're realizing that like these things are keeping you in this lack mindset, which you don't want to be in. And with the Hangman here, it's like you're coming out of that with a strength. You might be looking to an easy solution to a complicated problem, and with time you're going to understand that waiting is the best thing to do, because everything's going to present itself to you. You need to embody that Empress energy. Okay, so they want to recap on that somebody's giving to a certain situation. Maybe you might find out that one of these people is giving to a certain situation, and they have options open too, but you just want something more committed. In order to get that here, we gotta really evaluate your situation and what is bringing you your happiness, because they're saying that like where you might be in life with your job or career is exactly where you want to be. So taking the steps that you got to take to have this growth and abundance and be able to, provide for yourself and eat by yourself. You might live with like people or have roommates and stuff like that. And I think you want to be more independent. So it's like they're asking you like, we'll make the judgment call. Like, do you want to be the best version of yourself, or do you want to like stay in relationships or situations that you're always trying to like struggle? So if you take the time, instead of putting your energy into somebody else, put the energy into yourself, so you can see this growth and abundance for yourself. Because I think, and if one of these persons is your soulmate or twin flame, your energy is gonna cause them to step up their game. And if it's meant for you, it's meant for you. But if it's not, you're gonna realize to have the strength to be able to walk away from these things that. And remember, we have different soulmates too, so it's not like that one soulmate is the end all to be all. But I see you having the strength to make the decision and who to give. Yeah, it's not someone to give to somebody else, it's who to give to. And with this feeling of lack, it's like this person or you has a lot of love to give, right? And that's amazing. But I think you give way too much energy away, whereas you should be giving it to yourself. And you're like, yeah, but I'm lonely. And yeah, shit, I've been lonely too, but you have to make that shift. You have to transmute the energy of lack and really transmute it into a positive energy of I'm okay with just being in general. Finding happiness within is really gonna attract the happiness in somebody else too. Like if somebody is already happy and you find that person and you're unhappy, it's like you're gonna not going to be an energetic match. It's going to fall apart. It's the Tower. So if you're trying to give to a situation where that's happening, this is what's going to happen in the Tower, and then you're going to be like, fuck, I'm giving so much to these people that aren't giving back to me. And I think that's a big problem too. It's like there's not even exchange of energy. So you're going to cut one of these things out. And you just don't want to disappoint people. I feel you. Like, you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. You don't want to feeling like this disappointment. You're trying to avoid this disappointment, but Spirit's like, you have to make this choice. Like, here's your cup in order to move forward. Let's get some confirmation on this. Comfort. I'm with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. Yeah, I feel as though you have multiple options. Clear space. Get rid of the clutter, clear energy around you, and use feng shui. Okay, 2 more. Prioritize. Focus on your highest priorities. That'll help you get organized and motivated. Archangel Metatron. And nurture. Archangel Gabriel. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you now. You might not have any kids, and if you do, then connecting with your inner child is going to be very important. But also, remembering how you used to be as a kid, and I think tapping into that energy, like the energy of optimism, like, oh, I can be a astronaut, or I can be this, or I can be that, like, just a carefree, childlike attitude. Like, spend some time, and maybe when you're out and, like, if you don't have kids, just observe children, like, at the store, and just, like, try to, like, reconnect with that happiness that they have, that optimism, like, everything can be good. That's going to bring you really far. I see some of you smiling right now. You're like, yeah, you know what, that's a good idea. I also see you, like, slowly doing this because society programs us in such a way of, like, oh, we need to succeed, we need to do this, we need to do that, or fuck it. Like, there's 2 different sides to that. But, you really gotta be easy on yourself, too. All this change is happening because it's building like a thick layer around you. It's allowing you to nurture yourself and others, and I say that in a way of they're getting it by osmosis. Like, you're nurturing other people by your actions, and they're seeing how you're reacting to all the situation. And doing some prayer meditation is really going to bring you far. I also feel as like some of you have a cold draft in your house. Like, your house is really cold. Bringing in some positive energies will help that out and clearing your space. I see some tapestry on the wall. I see a small coffee table with some keys, and a dish with change and some rocks inside it. Just a few like small rocks. There's lipstick, keys. I also see some pots, maybe some pot. Some of you are waiting for something to happen, like it's gonna, like you're waiting for a shift to happen. Maybe you watch a lot of tarot readings and you've been seeing like, oh, I'm like anticipating a shift or something to happen, but the shift is within you, and you have to understand that, like, the energy that you're feeling is the angels giving you energy to try to change. And if you're waiting for a change, no, the change is within you. You have to do this change, and this change is being presented to you. These are the energies that they're shooting at you. So ignoring that shit is just going to keep you stagnant, and it's a time of action and perseverance, they're saying. And you got this. Archangel Michael's like, dude, my toe is in the water of emotion, but you need to be more grounded. And then having a balance between those is going to allow you to have the strength. It's going to cut a lot of indecision out. Like, you're going to know what decision to make. Alrighty. Well, if you like what I'm doing here, hit the old like and subscribe. I greatly appreciate that. That's why I'm giving away those things. You help me, I help you. If you need a personal reading, you can connect with your deceased loved ones. You can read up on my reviews and stuff on my website, WikingBadPsychicMedium.com. All information is in the description box. I think I covered everything though. But yeah, look forward to that tower moment, because even if it's a bad one, it's a big spiritual lesson that you're about to learn about what love really means to you. Who to give this cup to. Also, be careful of your health. I see the 2 serpents rising. You could be having Kundalini activation too if you're dealing with a twin flame. This tower moment could be you coming in contact with a twin flame, so be prepared for that. If this is a twin flame too, you're going to realize that this person has a lot more to give than any other person that you've dealt with, which is going to leave you feeling at peace and calm and no more anxiety. You're going to feel free like a bird. And be aware of people that come in out of your life. Like if you have a person from your past returning that's always in and out of your life, that's a telltale sign to get the fuck away from them. Because your soulmate wouldn't be in and out of your life. They'd be here to help you and bring you gifts and push you forward and elevate you both together. So, I also see, yeah, with the flowers here. Maybe you got some flowers recently, or you feel like this person with the flowers is like a knight in shining armor, but I'm going to pull one more card on that. Yeah, they are. Because if they make you happy, and they don't make you disappointed, and they're not trying to force things, if they are trying to force things, they're shot, they're blocked. It's all relative and 3D shit they're trying to manifest. It's not like a real deep connection. But this person that's bringing you happiness in the sun, the King of Pentacles, this person's gonna be your energetic match after you start working on yourself. So you can both bring something to the table. So what their advice is to close your cup for now and fill it up with what you want, and then that person will come and match you. All right. Take it easy. Have a good day. Namaste.